are finishing up our review of the Daler Rowney Aquafine travel watercolor set. These are student grade watercolors that come in a very compact little tin. It has a ring on the back. So it is definitely intended for like plein air painting. We are not going to be painting in the plein air today. We're going to be painting in the plain apartment. Inside this little tin is a small removable mixing set of wells, as well as a fairly large mixing area. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, had to count y'all, 10 little chiclets of watercolor inside. So we're going to be painting this tiny illustration here. This was inked on Canson's bulk watercolor paper, so it is a 90-pound cellulose watercolor paper. I've attached it to some chipboard for a little bit of stability, and it was inked with a Sakura Pigma FB brush pen. So what I'm going to do is I am going to paint this in time lapse and then check in with you guys at the end with my thoughts on the Daler Rowney Aquafine watercolor set. Alright guys, I think we are just about finished with the Aquafine field test. So these colors seem to contain a lot of optical brighteners. The colors will get soupy and will opaquely coat your brush, as I demonstrated for you guys, when you're trying to pick up colors to mix. So you're going to get a lot more color than you want, and you're going to end up wasting paint. This is pretty true for most student grade watercolors, so this is pretty par for the course. Darker colors, the ones I assume are without the optical brighteners, like indigo and viridian, are weak and unimpressive. It was hard to mix dark neutrals, like the dark brown over here for Kara's hair, because the darker colors like viridian and indigo bring little to the table. So, you know, honestly, my opinion on student grade watercolors like Aquafine and like Cotton is I would just say skip it. Save your money, invest in a smaller set of nicer watercolors. I honestly kind of don't understand why student grade watercolors exist, because often at the price point, like I think I paid $21 for this little mini set at David's Art Supply, but I will double check and you guys can check my unboxing swatch video. But for what you pay for student grade watercolors, you could get a decent set like the Mozart Como Rebi watercolors. You get 40 colors. Not that I necessarily think more colors are better, but you get 40 pans. They're whole pans, liquid poured watercolors, and they just perform a little bit better than these. Or you could get like the Daniel Smith Essential 6 set for I think around 30, or the Sennelier test set, which has 5 colors for around 30, and you're going to get fewer colors, but you're going to get really, really nice watercolors that don't include a lot of fillers. They're going to last you longer because you're not mixing in more color trying to get the shade you want. You're going to be able to get the kind of mixes you want a lot faster. You're going to get the kind of performance you want a lot faster. So, you know, for a student grade watercolor set, this isn't terrible. I'd also say it's about par for hobbyists because we've looked at a lot of Prima Marketing stuff, a lot of Jane Davenport stuff. It performs similarly to those, but I wouldn't say it's worth the money. On that note though, the Prima Marketing sets and the Jane Davenport sets have been very inexpensive on Amazon. Under $15 is what most of them will cost you. So if you are looking for kind of a beginner set or a student grade set to start dabbling with, I would recommend you check those out first. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, useful, and informative for you guys. And I hope I will see you guys again really soon. If you enjoy watercolor, if you like watercolor reviews or watercolor tutorials, stick around, consider subscribing. I regularly do watercolor reviews and tutorials here on this channel. If you're looking for something a little bit more in-depth, I recommend you head on over to natosoup.blogspot.com and check out my watercolor basics series. I take you step by step, not only through my watercolor process, but through all the information and techniques you'll need to know how to do watercolor for comics, because that's my big passion project. And if you like watercolor, if you like comics, please consider checking out my beautiful watercolor webcomic, 7-inch Kara. You can find that at 7inchkara.com or 7inchkara.tumblr.com, and that updates on Fridays. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I will see you again really soon, and hopefully this video was able to help you guys. Bye!